One minute you were celebrating the New Year's, and the next you were being dragged off into the darkness. But after 72 hours of silence, the rescue wasn't the most shocking part. The New Year's fireworks had painted the sky in brilliant golds and crimsons, each burst reflecting in Bakugo's eyes as he pulled you close, his arm possessive around your waist. Kirishima had been on your other side, his fingers intertwined with yours, that bright smile never leaving his face as the countdown reached 0. You'd kiss them both as the clock struck midnight, tasting champagne on their lips and feeling invincible between them. That was the last moment of peace you'd ever known. The alley had been dark. You'd only stepped away for a moment, telling them you needed air from the crowded street party. The hand over your mouth came from nowhere. The van door slammed shut before you could even shout their names. Now, 72 hours later, you can barely remember what it felt like to stand without pain. The warehouse door explodes inward with a deafening crack, and through your swollen eyes, you see him. Bakugo stands in the smoking doorway, like an avenging angel, his palms still crackling with the residual explosions. His face is a mask of barely controlled fury, but when his eyes find you, bound to that chair, blood dried on your temple, bruises blooming across every visible inch of skin, something in his expression breaks. Katsuki, you try to say, but your split lip makes the word come out mangled. Kirishima crashes through a side entrance seconds later, his hardened fists having torn through metal like paper. When he sees you, his quirk falters, his skin returning to its normal texture as horror floods his features. No, come on, Wayan. Everything happens fast after that. Bakugo moves like lightning, his explosions precise and devastating as he tears through your captors. You've never seen him this focused, this lethal. Each move is calculated to incapacitate, to hurt, to make them pay for every mark on your body. Kirishima is equally merciless, his hardened form shrugging off attacks as he clears a path to you. And then Kirishima's hands are on your face, so gentle, despite the strength in them. Hey, I've got you. You're okay now. You're safe, Wayan. His voice cracks on that last word, and you realize he's crying, tears cutting clean tracks through the grime on his cheeks. Don't move them, Bakugo barks, dropping on his knees beside you both. His hands hover over your body, shaking as he catalogs every injury, every bruise, every cut. Shit. He punches the ground beside you, leaving a small crater. I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill every single one of them. Katsuki. Your voice is barely a whisper, but it cuts through his rage. His wild eyes meet yours, and you see everything in them. Fury, fear, and desperate, aching love. You found me. Of course we freaking found you. He growls, but his touch is feather light as he works on the ropes binding your wrists. You think we'd ever stop looking? 3 days. 3 freaking days we've been. His voice breaks, and he has to stop. Jaw clenched so tightly that you can see the muscle jumping. Kirishima carefully cuts the ropes at your sides, his hands trembling. We tore the city apart looking for you. Bakugo hasn't slept, hasn't eaten. Neither have I. We followed every lead, beat down every door. He looks up at you. We're sorry. We should have been there. We should have protected you. We should have gone with you when you went out. Not your fault. You manage, though even breathing hurts. It wasn't your fault. The hell it wasn't. Bakugo snarls, but his hands are impossibly gentle as he lifts you from the chair, cradling you against his chest like you're made of glass. You can feel his heart hammering against your cheek, can feel the way his arms tighten around you, as if he's afraid you'll disappear again. We're never letting you out of our sight again. Never. Kirishima stays close as Bakugo carries you out, his hand finding yours, and holding on tight. The night air hits your face, and you realize you're outside. Already. You're free. You're safe. The adrenaline that's been keeping you conscious starts to fade, and your vision blurs. Stay awake, Hwayan, Bakugo commands, but there's panic edging there. Don't you dare pass out on me. Keep your eyes open. You hear me? We've got you, Kirishima promises, his other hand coming up to brush matted hair from your forehead. The ambulance is 2 minutes away. Just hold on. You want to tell them you love them, want to say so many things, but your body has reached its limit. The last thing you feel before darkness takes you is Bakugo's lips pressed against your temple, and Kirishima's thumb stroking circles on the back of your hand. When you wake up in the hospital room, hours later, they're both there. Bakugo is slumped in the chair beside your bed, his hand wrapped around yours, even in sleep. Dark circles around his eyes. Kirishima is stretched out on the small couch, positioned so he's facing you, as if he needs to see you're really there. Your movements, just a small shift of your fingers, wakes them up immediately. They're at your bedside in seconds, and this time when you see the matching expressions of relief and love and fierce protectiveness, you finally let yourself cry. We've got you, Kirishima whispers, kissing your knuckles. Always, Bakugo adds, his forehead pressed to yours, his eyes closed. Always going to find you. Always gonna protect you. Swear it on my life. And surrounded by them, their warmth and their love, their unwavering presence, you finally let yourself believe it. You're safe. You're home. 2 weeks later, you're curled up on the couch between them, a blanket draped over all three of you. The bruises have faded to yellow, green shadows. The cuts have scabbed over, and breathing doesn't quite hurt so much anymore. Kirishima has barely left your side, and Bakugo has taken to sleeping on the floor beside your bed each night, refusing to be more than arm's length away. Next year, you murmur, watching the late evening light filter through the windows. We're staying in for next year. Bakugo's arm tightens around you. Next year, every year, forever. You're not leaving our sight anymore. Kirishima presses a kiss to your temple. Works for me. And wrapped in their arms, you finally feel like yourself again. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.